Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Holochain or HOT. So HOLO is absolutely killing it. We've seen this before. We've definitely taken a look at it. If we take a look at the HOLO price prediction, we do see that it was at 0.0057 in our previous video. Right now we're sitting at about a 0.0286 with a 959% increase in the last week, or sorry, month alone. If we take a look at the last week, we do see that 186.94% increase. We do take a look at the last 24 hours even, we see that large 17.69% increase. Obviously, that market cap being that 4.8 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being that 2.3 billion, and that circulating supply being 169.2 billion HOT or HOT. So HOLO is an Ethereum token that powers HOLO, a distributed peer-to-peer hosting platform for Holochain apps or HApps. Users who use or host HApps on their personal computers can receive HOT tokens in return. So obviously there is a lot of potential behind that idea alone. If we go to the actual HOLO website, we'll see a little bit more on why HOLO, has so much potential and why it's doing so well. So as we go over, I do want to say, guys, I am not a financial advisor. I'll never give you guys financial advice, so always do your own research. So if you didn't know, HOLO is a cloud hosting market for distributed applications powered by Holochain, and you can learn a lot more about HOLO and Holochain here on the site. So if you continue down, there is a video if you want to learn more about it. It's the HOLO crowdfunding video. And then obviously you are able to go to the top, go to learn, and find some different stats. So you can go community FAQs. It's definitely something I do on pretty much every video or every time I'm researching something myself. Sometimes I'll have good questions for you and you'll be able to learn some more that you didn't know. So what is Holochain? Holochain is an open source framework for building fully distributed peer-to-peer applications. We go to what is HOLO? HOLO is a distributed peer-to-peer hosting platform for Holochain apps, such as HApps, a bridge to the new internet. Then they talk about HOLO Fuel. HOLO Fuel is HOLO's native asset-backed mutual credit currency. HOLO Fuel has a couple different benefits, being a completely peer-to-peer cryptocurrency optimized for high speed and minimal fees, currency you earn for hosting on HOLO and redeem to pay your bills, and completely accountable and transparent crypto accounting operating by known and shared rules running on every host system or machine. Then they talk about how is HOLO Fuel different. So mutual credit, asset backed, and value stable. They talk more about how I can use HOLO Fuel. You spend it, redeem it, borrow it, and then also HOLO Fuel is designed for microtransactions, millions of transactions at a fraction of the value. So how HOLO Fuel is divisible in fractional units as well. So there's a lot behind this coin itself. Obviously, Holochain, HOLO, and HOLO Fuel all being very different. However, having a very good benefit to each one. So if we go to the blog, you can read more about their recent update. March 29th, they did have a press release. U.S. patent granted for Holochain distributed app framework. This is very big for Holochain, and if you follow Holochain or HOLO, you're going to know that this may have had an impact on the price completely because this is big news. This patent, anytime somebody gets any kind of big news, the coin is going to go up in value. And you see that here as we take a look at the HOLO price. We see about a 0.0286, 17% in the last 24 hours. If we give it a refresh, let's just see if the update, if we get a new price here. So we do see a 0.0288 now. This is one of those coins, like I said, there's a lot of potential behind it. It's definitely unique. There's utility. There's, a lot of projects and updates that they are currently working on. There's a lot ahead for HOLO. And because of that, I think we're going to continue to see increases over the next couple weeks and definitely going into the next couple months. So we'll give you guys our price predictions for April, May, and 2021. I do want to say, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to join our Discord community. There is a lot of Discord well, there's a lot of Discord communities, but there's none, with 1,700 or 1,600 plus people talking about crypto, able to answer some of your questions, able to talk with you, about what we believe in, what cryptos we're looking into at the moment. So it's a great place to talk with crypto like-minded people. And then also you can follow me on Twitter if you want that most recent up-to-date information. I will start tweeting more and more here recently as we continue on with the channel. I think this channel is going big places because of you guys. So if you could like the video right now, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn that notification bell on. Let's take now a look at where we think HOLO is going to be. So you can tell with this week span that, we've had big increases. March 28th, we were at just that, that penny. If we take a look at our previous video, we do see 0.0057. March 14th, we made a video and we saw, the potential behind HOLO. And because we saw that potential, I'm hoping a lot of you guys were able to lock in on some profits because of this video. Hopefully you guys did some research on your own right after watching the video, locked in on basically what, 4x? No, more than that. This would be about a 5 or 6x, depending on when you got in and you're going to get out. I mean, you're looking at 5 to 6x at the very least. So that's, that's a big increase from March 14th just into, April 4th. You're looking at a very solid increase there. If we do take a look at this week span, you are able to see that we'd had an increase, a stabilization, another increase, more of a correction / stabilization into another increase. So that's continual increases over the last week alone. If we take a look at the last month, you can see this has been going on for a little while. So we did have, a couple little increases here, more stabilizations, and then another increase, more increases, stabilization, another increase. So there's a lot of movement going on with HOLO, and obviously with that volume being that 2.4 billion volume in the last 24 hours, there's a lot of potential behind this coin. A very, very big amount of people are, taking a look at this one. They're, keeping their eye on it. But like I said, with no farther ado, let's take a look and see if we can give you guys price predictions for April, May, and 2021. So if we take a look at the last week alone, there is, there's a good pattern here. I do think we're going to see a fairly large correction because we have increased so much in the last week alone, 188%. That's almost too much for no correction to happen. And because of that, I think we are going to see, like I said, a correction. So let's see what we have. So if we go to the last month, we are able to see this double, triple increase, and now we're going into a another increase with a 2.0288. We were able to get all the way basically to 3 cents, which is awesome. But now we're going to hopefully stabilize above that 0.028 mark. And then in April is where I think we're going to continue to kind of increase and maybe stabilize and slowly increase this time instead of just massive increases. And because of that, I think we're going to be right around that, 3.5 pennies or 3.5 cents by the end of April is definitely where I see us. I think we're going to stabilize out about 3, and I'd say 0.033 or 0.034 is right around our stabilization spot. And, that'd be great progress. If we could just do that in April, we'd be looking at great increases still. And I think May is really where we will have a chance at HOLO moving quite fast again. That's where I think we could move all the way to 5 cents or possibly even 6. You got to think, 5 or 6 cents is just a 2x at this point, and that's definitely possible with the rate that we've climbed. I think 5 to 6x is not 5 to 6x. 5 to 6 cents is definitely where I see it by the end of May. If we go into 2021, I think HOLO continues to increase over time. I don't think we'll see this kind of increase rate. Not much anymore. However, I will say, there's definitely a possibility for this kind of speed with something like HOLO. The idea behind it, a lot of people investing in it, and I think it could continue to rise in market cap because of the amount of just pure, I guess, love for this coin. I think a lot of people are interested in it. I think they understand the value in it, and because of that, we're going to continue to see this utility token rise in value. I could easily see this token by the end of the year being about 8 to 9 cents, pushing around 10 cents for the all-time high, and hopefully stabilizing above that 8 to 9 cent range. But, that's where I see it, and we'll see what you guys have to say about that. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can get notified every time I make a new video, as well as like the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's video. I will see you all in the next one.